Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best, you gotta show me son. Actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Chat and the MFing game. A-side official. No negotiation needed, period. You already know. The first in the building. Carlos is on deck. WCS salute to you, Carlos. Once again, one love to you. Thanks for supporting the channel. I was waiting for your recap. I was watching the face-off earlier myself, so no doubt we're going to talk about the infamous, the much anticipated. Did it live up to the hype? I need to know from you. Did it live up to the hype? I'm going to give my review. You know what I'm saying? Was it beef or was it just vegan? I'm talking about sloppy rotten tomato vegan. What were we doing? You know what I'm saying? How were you viewing it? How were you looking at it? You know what I'm saying? We're going to go through bits and pieces. All right? Okay. So to start off, who am I speaking on? I'm speaking on Devin Haney, who's the current reigning defending 140-pound WBC world champion, formerly undisputed at 135 pounds, lightweight division. He is a two-division world champion, multi-time world champion. He's going in there to face challenger Ryan Lion Garcia. It should be a very good fight in April. But of course, they're doing their, the face-to-face, as I call it. I've been waiting for this face-to-face in light of everything that was going on, how they was barking at one another. I was looking for like two pit bulls, two chihuahuas, you know what I'm saying? Two bull mastiffs, two Rottweilers. I was looking for them to try to rip each other apart with their tone and their verbiage. Did that actually happen? Well, let's get to the audio. I don't want to break the ice just yet. And big shout out to everybody else that's tuned in, that's dropping in the channel. Do me a favor, and that's all I'm gonna say. Just do me a favor, okay? Let's get down to it.
I don't know. I just matured and I just don't like him. That's it. I'm gonna go after him. I'm gonna go get him.
First of all, I started this audio off with Ryan said, I've matured and I just don't effing like him. Nobody believed that. Your shadow, Ryan Lion Garcia, did not believe what you just said. I'm gonna go on record for both for Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Y'all are bosom buddies. Y'all are the best of friends. You know what I'm saying? You all was talking about the amateurs. You was talking about how y'all hurt one another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went to circus. Man, y'all ain't enemies. Come on, y'all not enemies. Let's keep it going.
Simple.
Devin, for you, what's made the dynamic change?
I said that he said some things. He said that he didn't say these things.
He said some things. He said he didn't say them things, but somebody said he said the things, and I'm talking about the things because those things pissed me off and things. So I was going to talk about the thing that he said. So you need to admit that you said the things.
I heard that he said something about my religion. He says that he didn't say it, so I'm not going to force that on him. If he said that he didn't say it, then he didn't say it. But that's what I heard, and that's what somebody who's a reliable source told me that. So it's like, That's
You
something that you
never
don't
know,
come
they
back
could be
from.
lying.
We'll get back to the things on top of things. Shout out to Christopher White in the building. And big salute to you. Appreciate the $20 super chat and the Cash App. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, man. One love to you. Much appreciated. You already know what it is. Carlos said, looks like manufactured beef. It seems so scripted to me. I do think it will be a good fight, but I think Devin outboxes Ryan on points. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to this audio about the things that he said about his religion and his somebody telling him and all this.
Though they could be setting stuff up.
But you
know?
could be lying too.
Okay, I would tell you the truth. I'd be like, you know what? I did say these things, but I didn't. I don't want to disrespect your religion at all. I mean, that's something. Look at.
And I see.
For me, I need to put this disclaimer out there. This is not them chilling at the house, you know, having a couple of drinks at around 43 and a half years old. This is not it. This seems like, you know, it seems like these are two individuals that are very close since the amateurs. They have respect for one another. They had that, like Carlos said, they had this fabricated, disingenuous beef to build up the fight because nobody wasn't believing what was going on. All the cocaine and you know, jabs, and then your dad's a pimp. We heard that already. You know, and the cocaine deal, we didn't take too much into, we didn't read too much into it, but you can tell these guys don't have that natural energy. They're not jarring back and forth. They're not coming back with the insults. Ryan's up there, yeah, Devin, yeah, I can see that, and you know, and Devin go back. It's no knock on these guys. If they want to be cordial to one another when it's time to go face to face, don't complain about the ticket sales, okay? Don't complain about the ticket sales. It's a point in here where Ryan says that they're going to do 2 million. They're going to break the numbers that him and Tank did. And at that point in time, I had to put my motherfucking hand up to the screen, you know, the back of it, and I tried to slap the shit out of Ryan. You know what I'm saying? I tried to slap the shit out of him, but I ended up fucking up the screen on my computer.
You said about the Merry Christmas. That's not what I was talking about.
Okay, I thought that's what you were talking about. But anyways, I just want to make it clear, bro. I don't have anything against your religion. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, disrespect you in that way.
You have said in some interviews in the build-up that you think he's fake. That you say he says one thing to your face and does something different behind your back.
What I meant by that is, hey, like, I know we get friendly, but like, I know what's underneath that. Like, we're ready to go get his ass, like, when they get that opportunity. So that's all I meant by that, you know. Devin's Devin. I mean, he probably thinks he's not fake, you know what I mean? He probably thinks I'm fake, I'm acting, I'm doing this, so.
What did you think when you heard that he thinks you're saying one thing to his face and something else behind his back?
I don't know what he's talking about, so.
Of course, they wouldn't admit that.
I don't know what he's talking about, but
Of course, you don't want to admit your plan, lower his guard, then we go get him. Nah, bro.
he's delusional. He's delusional.
I don't know what's the lower your guard is. All we talking about is being fake. You know what I'm saying? You have a fight to attend. You know, I don't know what the being fake deal is, lower your guard. If Devin was to say, you know, sometimes I have been faking life. And yes, when I seen you, I might have pretended. You know what I'm saying? But what does that got to do with anything? That don't have anything to do with us stepping through the ropes. It don't have nothing to do with us stepping through the ropes, man. Real talk. That has nothing. But I guess, you know, the casual boxing fans were entertained by this back and forth, you know what I'm saying, dialogue that they were having. They really didn't give us any type of energy, you know, to look for in this fight in April. Don't come in here when it get maybe about 2.5 weeks to the fight and just try to disrespect one another. Y'all blew it. Y'all blew it with this face-to-face right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so lighthearted. So lighthearted and sweet. You know what I'm saying? And so friendly. This shit was so friendly. You can turn a rainstorm to sunshine. The way y'all was up there talking to one another, and Ryan was trying to explain everything and stay on your good side and trying to shy away from from the ominous image that he portrayed out here the last couple of weeks. You can make the sun shine through the clouds the way y'all was up there joking around and things, man.
Delusional. I don't know what he's talking about.
You probably don't notice you do it.
Do what? What do I do? What do I say to your face and then act behind your
It's
back?
just like, you know, shit.
I don't even give a
All right, it doesn't even matter.
There was a long time that it seemed like you guys were on friendly terms, even though you were around the same weight class.
Nah, it's cordial. We're rivals at the end of the day. Like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been rivals since we was
9
10 years old.
Let me explain something, Devin. You and Ryan Garcia is not rivals. Let me break this shit down. When Ryan Garcia defeated Luke Campbell, he straight up told you he wasn't fighting you. He said, "You're my boy, but I'm fighting Gervonta Davis." Because you hopped in the ring. He didn't even really acknowledge you for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Almost like Sean Porter did Errol Spence Jr. But anyway, he jumped in the ring, and you say, "You're my boy and all." I remember that, Ryan. That stuck with me. Because you all was in the same division. So I say, I probably won't see Ryan and Devin Haney fight each other in the lightweight division. Because they're friends. They was joking around and everything. It's okay. It's cool to be friends. You know, don't try to, flip the switch just because you have a fight coming up and say, well, at the end of the day, we foes, we adversaries. You're not. You're friends. You know what I'm saying? And to pretty much say what you just said, right? It doesn't make any sense to a lot of people, not just me. Listen to what he said again, y'all. This is very important.
Today, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been rivals since we was
9
10 years old.
They've been rivals since they was 9 to 10 years old. They've been rivals since they was 9 or 10 years old. But they're at the table, having a cordial conversation, no intensity. We don't feel the energy. Even listening to it through whatever, device that you have, it still don't really touch you in a way to say, damn, they're going to kill each other. Oh, man, this is going to be a great fight. Oh, they mad. Oh, man, I thought they was really cool, but they not. No, they cool. They very cool. And once again, I'm not advocating for violence at a face-to-face. All I'm doing is you trying to sell the fight. You're trying to convince people you all are not friends. The mediator between this said, the choreography. He called you out. He called both of you out for the choreographed meeting that you had, and that's bad. He didn't even have any respect for what y'all did the first time you met, and try to say you're whack, you're whack, you're whack, you're whack, you're whack, you're whack. Your dad's a pimp, a pimp, a pimp, a pimp, a pimp. He didn't even buy it. He didn't buy it.
Oh, we went to circus when we were little kids. We've been cool to a certain.
They went to circus when they was a little kid. Hey, they went to circus when they was a little kid, y'all. And the to come full circle, and for them to finally step in the ring together in April, it's a miracle needs to happen, man. They went to circus together. Now I'm getting a feeling that some fishy shit about to go down. They showing too much kindness to one another. You know what I'm saying? They're being too jovial. I'm trying to pick up the killer instinct. I'm trying to pick up the abrasiveness. You know what I'm saying? The belligerence. I'm trying to pick up one of them being cantankerous. I can't find none of it.
Extent, we've been cordial.
But now we're in a fight. This ain't can't be. It's like you got to hit a switch. There's no hands in for.
It does feel like a little bit more than just a fight. I mean, for example, when we saw you guys at the Super Bowl, a choreographed face-off between the two of you.
No, not.
Listen, that's straight up disrespect, shawty. That's straight up disrespect. Whoever this guy is, I forgot his name. Straight up disrespect. Straight up disrespect. He said a choreograph. Is he trying to sell the fight or fail the fight? Which one are you trying to sell it or fail it? You wanted to be successful or not? He said choreograph. How that man gonna throw y'all under the bus like that? And then pick you up when you all mangled up and throw you up under the train? How? Is this guy trying to sell? You all having beef with one another? Is he a part of the team? Is he an adversary? Is he an ally? What is just going on, man? You know what I'm saying? This face-off's supposed to be intense. It's supposed to be moving furniture, man. I mean, what we've been seeing in the media, you all supposed to be at each other. Y'all are not sweating. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for some redness of the eye, skin discoloration, heavy breathing, panting. I'm not getting this, man. Y'all the best of bosom buddies, man. Y'all best of buddies.
I choreographed.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, a setup. It was set up for you
No,
guys.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't set up. He was
The
going
only
there to do
thing
media.
was
I was going
we're
there
gonna
to do
face
media.
off. That's it.
Yeah.
But after that,
I just seen him and he was like talking. I didn't know what the he was talking about. I was like, Ryan, knock it off. You're acting. Like you're acting. And he was like,
I just turned around. I was like, all right, let's do it right now. But
I just turned around and I was like, let's do it right now. I mean, come on, you sound like Henry Winkler on the Fonz. I mean, Henry Winkler on Happy Days, man. You sound like you're on Happy Days, man. I'm not buying it. It seems like you have on a leather jacket and you putting your two thumbs up. Hey, I'm not buying it. Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Skip Wednesday, it's all the same.
Let's talk about the fight then. Immediately after Devin beat Regis Prograis to win that title, you went on social media and said you're ready for that fight. What was it about that moment that made you decide this was the fight you wanted?
I just, like I said, I seen him picking up steam. Like he was, making noise. And I felt like he got to the point where, like, it's time to run it, I feel like he's coming into his own. I am myself. And I felt like it was the perfect time, A lot of people like to say he's not a draw. I think otherwise. I vouched for him, and I said,
oh, my God. This was the turning point for me. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Andrew Charles in the building. What's good with Andrew? How you feeling, bro? Sid on deck in the building. Dan is on deck. I see you. I don't like sunglasses in the face. Look at me in my eyes, homie. No, Carlos, stop it. You're asking too much, bro. That's for people who truly have that venom for one another. You know what I'm saying? That acid. That's the ones who genuinely has that friction for one another. When you have shades on, you there because y'all about to go eat afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You want to look cool. Now I'm not gonna lie. I get back to it, man. I get the beef is as real as vegan meat. Hey, talk to him, bro. Talk to him. Lee on deck. What's good with it? SNWC Haney. We think will win, but we feel Ryan will still put up a good fight. Okay, y'all giving Ryan a little bit of chop here and there. Beef or vegan, though. Right now, I say it's all the way vegan, man. I'm talking about it's all the way vegan. I'm talking about fried chicken vegan with a bone in it. You know what I'm saying? This look, something that don't even have anything to do with beef. That's how far I'm with it. I'm not buying it. Andrew said, I can't stand the way Ryan and Dev trash talk. I can't, man. Bud Gonna Stop Canelo was in the building. What's good with it, bro? Salute. This is going to be a good fight. No need for fake beef. The ring is where it counts. In the ring is where it counts. No doubt. I feel you on that. Chris Mannix. Okay, Chris Mannix. That's who it is. Appreciate that. Arnold Brown on deck. I see you in the building. So let's get back to Chris Mannix and appreciate that info, man. But Ryan Garcia at the stopping point said he vouches for Devin. Oh my God. Let's just go back a little bit. Y'all bear with me. I know we about to head into Monday. All right, bear with me.
A lot of people like to say he's not a draw. I think otherwise. I vouch for him, and I said, nah, he got it picking up.
I gotta be a.
Now, what means a lot to me is that there's two fighters stepping into the ring, right? They supposed to be squaring off, and it's supposed to be, to challenge for Devin's WBC title. All right, that's a big deal. But Ryan Garcia is giving me that vibes of like when I was a kid, and I used to ask Mom, "Can you give me a bottle of bubbles?" And she used to come back, and I used to dip the one in the bubbles and blow them bubbles in there. It just seems like, I put too much dish detergent in the freaking sink, and it's just all suds everywhere and shit. And motherfuckers playing around in the suds. That's what the feeling I get. You know what I'm saying? Just when you have a whole lot of soap suds and you just splashing your hand and shit everywhere. This is what I get from this interview, man. Ryan said he vouches for Devin. He vouches for him, dog. They're not enemies. This is all the vegan that you can eat, served up by WCS, explaining to you they ain't selling the fight. They went up there at a press conference and try to bring up some defamation of character and derogatory, I guess some derogatory insults or whatever toward one another. But this right here, this face to face, it's just consummated. It just did away with all that. It erased all that. Nobody's definitely believing they have beef. They should have came in here fiery, man. Ryan Garcia should have flipped the table and said, "Yeah, you up here thinking I'm crazy. Maybe I am." He should have flipped the table. He should have had Chris Mannix say, "Hey, whoa, security." Ryan should have came in there flipping the table. Look, listen to me. If Ryan wanted to play the Joker, why jump out of character now? You should have came in here as the Joker and did something like the Joker. You should have been Heath Ledger today. That's what you should have did, Ryan.
I think this is the biggest fight in boxing right now. So
I'll go on the record that it's going to break the Gervonta fight. Like it's
Live gate.
No, the pay-per-view buys.
What do you think it'll do?
1.5. I might mess around and get 2.
Oh my God, man. Give me a minute. Cause I know I'm on live. Give me a minute. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying so hard not to laugh, I'm about to cry. Ryan say him and Devin's gonna do 1.5. Now, I wasn't that much of a scholar when it came to mathematics. But now it can get a little tricky going for 150 pay-per-view buys to 15,000 pay-per-view. So maybe some way or another, Ryan Garcia was bad with decimals. You know what I'm saying? Bad with decimals. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he should have used commas when maybe he was a 15,000. Maybe I'm trying to help him out. He said this fight is going to do more than him and Gervonta. He said I now. Listen what Ryan said and then Devin responded.
I'm not even kidding.
We might mess around and get 2.
Okay, yes, yeah, you're right.
Devin, when you saw,
Devin had to remind him, we might mess around and get 2. We, y'all. Oh, my God. He said, I might mess around and get 2. And Devin had to correct him, say, we might mess around and get 2. This is 2 friends, 2 grown men who respect one another. And I don't know what happened prior to them sitting down at this table, but I think both of them might have had 2 or 3 shots. For real. They might have had 2 or 3 shots, man. I ain't talking about barefoot wine either.
Like you said, you've been looking for this fight for a while. When you saw him go on social media calling you out, what did you think?
Nah, I mean, we seen him go on social media and call out a bunch of people, so I didn't think it was real. I'm like, here go Ryan calling me out because I just fought and da-da-da. He just watched it. We seen him do it so many times, and then the fight not happen. So I didn't take it serious.
When did you start to take it
I want
serious?
to say his team reached out, and then I was like, we got into talks, negotiations or whatever, and then he went on a jog with Floyd, and then it fell apart.
That's kind of funny.
No, that's the truth.
I know it is the truth, but it just came out funny.
You guys fought.
It came off funny, y'all. Devin say that he's used to calling out a lot of fighters online. So when he called them out, he didn't put too much emphasis and attention to it. And I can get what he's saying because he's telling the truth, right? And then he said he went on the jog with Floyd, and it all fell apart. And Ryan's like, he's right. It's funny. I thought I was goddamn looking at Bugs Bunny or something. He said, it's right. He's right. What? Hey, for you positive boxing fans out here, this is the fight for you. Okay? Because I may be, talking a little critical, and I'm not. Positivity is good in this world. It's a bunch of negativity. But when it comes to portraying yourselves as if you're enemies, that's when you get the criticism. You know what I'm saying? That's when people come for you. And this is the perfect example. Like, I understand y'all want to step in the ring together and y'all want to make some money. But if controversy sells the both of you, where is it? At the press conference, it was back and forth, verbal jousting between one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was throwing insults back and forth. And now you get face to face as close as you can get. You know what I'm saying? As close as you can get with Chris Mannix mediating the face to face. And this is as, cordial as you ever want to see two fighters who's about to go over here under the circumstances of what just transpired the last several weeks. I mean, come on, man. Devin said you went running with Floyd, and Ryan turns around and said,
Fought within, a week of each other back in December. Devin, what did you think of Ryan's performance against Oscar Duarte?
Honestly, I didn't get a chance to watch it fully. I watched like bits and pieces, but to be real with you, I'm not even trying to share right now, but I fell asleep. I was
See, this typical Devin though, this typical, I don't really pay attention to what you got going on. I didn't watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't, where's the real? Once again, I'm not criticizing the fight. I'm just criticizing this moment, this face to face, because you had to watch the fight, and I'm pretty sure you watched the fight from at this point on, because you have a fight coming up. So I know your father and your team has did film study, and he's even gonna comment on certain things that Ryan was doing in here. You know what I'm saying? So that means that you watched the fight. And you watched the night of. He's gonna, Devin's up there trying to say he had freaking training. You know what I'm saying? He was at the gym and he had a hard training. No. All you got to do to watch a fight is sit down, relax, and let your eyes do everything else. That's all you got to do. You got to kick back and relax. That's all. You got to kick back and relax, man.
I was in training camp, so I was tired. I had a hard workout that day, and I fell asleep. So I did not watch the fight fully, but I seen that he knocked him out, and he did what he was supposed to do.
Ryan, when you...
His shoulder roll was not the best. It was not the best.
But did I get hit, though? I didn't even get hit.
You didn't get hit?
No. Oh, I did actually get 3 times in the shoulder roll. You're right.
Oh, my God, man. He said the shoulder roll was not the best, y'all. Ryan said, I didn't get hit. You didn't get hit? Well, I did get hit. I mean, oh my God, dog. for you boxing fans out there, right? They're still sad about what happened last year, July 29th. I want to welcome you and recommend that you watch this presser to try to put a smile on your face before you go into work Monday. Okay? I know y'all are still sad, but this is the face-to-face that you want to watch, because it's so many moments in here that you can just crack a smile and laugh and get a little bit of relief from the darkness to the light. That's all I'm saying. Because Ryan Garcia, he said he didn't get hit, but then again he laughs and say, "Yeah, I did get hit." He goes into a descriptive, a little brief descriptive rant about how he got hit. But his opponent is across from him, y'all. This is how goofy this is. His opponent, Devin Haney, is across from him, but yet he's being descriptive on the moments that he was hit from doing the shoulder roll, the shozy ozy posy.
With an uppercut, a hug, yeah. But it wasn't that bad though.
When you saw his win over Regis Prograis, what did you think?
I told you, like, oh damn, he got it going on now. All right, cool. Like, he dropped him with the right hand. That was nice. He outboxed the shit out of him. Like, it was just easy work. But I already knew that was gonna happen. Regis is too slow. Like, he started boxing late. Like, he don't have it like that.
Ryan is so complimentary of Devin. He is just so complimentary. Where is the Joker? Where's the Joker? We want to go back to where the Joker was. I'd rather you want to be the Joker that Ryan, because you came off to us as if you was in that particular place of Gotham. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to prove to us that you was walking around in Gotham and you was doing bad things. People was tying you up and you was laughing. You was the Joker. You had the paint all on your face and you was trying to prove to people that you was a different person. But now you going back to the old Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You did all that for attention. And you in here like you just finished choir rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? With the global choir, with the boys' global choir. The boys' world choir seminar, whatever. You seem like you dressed to go up here and sing with a bunch of Christians, man. You know what I'm saying? You up here explaining everything for Devin. You up here agreeing with everything with Devin. I mean, nobody believes that you two are beefing anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Chris Mannix just exposed you all and said the choreographed meeting that you had, that's disrespect. I would have said, what do you know about choreography? How many fights have you had? How you know it wasn't real beef, tension? Explain to me why you would say that so freely and we trying to sell the fight.
I already knew Devin was gonna beat him easy.
When you think about your fight with Devin, how challenging a fight is this going to be for you?
We'll just have to see in the ring. Like, I can't really say it's gonna be hard or easy. Sometimes I think fights are gonna be hard and then it's over in like a second. Sometimes it's gonna be easy work and it's actually harder than I thought. So.
Yeah, man. That's what better way to explain it. Some fights are going to be hard. They end up turning out to be easy. Some fights are going to be easy. They always turn out to be hard. Some fights are going to be in the middle, but I never had any middle fights because they all end in a second. So I take the second and I say, who was I fighting for that second? You know what I'm saying? How long did the second last? Well, it just lasted a second. But what second? Was it the second after the 2-minute mark, or the second before the 3-minute mark, or the second before the 50-second mark? When was the second? We don't know what Ryan. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, what he's talking about. Some fights can be hard. He end up being easy. He don't know. He's contemplating. He's confusing. You know what I'm saying? He make you just think and wanna bite yourself. You know what I'm saying? Draw blood and say, God damn, I can't believe you would go through so much and then come to a face-to-face like this.
Well, we just won't know till we're in there.
Devin, when you think of matching up with Ryan, how challenging do you think this fight's going to be?
I don't think that Ryan has got much better since the amateurs. Ryan fights the same way, does the same things. I mean, obviously he's got bigger and stronger, but it's the same thing.
I would imagine, Ryan, you think you have developed some new things. What do you think's different about you since then?
So Devin says he believes Ryan haven't gotten better from the amateurs. They're trying to sell this fight. I'm trying to, decode the doubt they're trying to put into someone's mind to believe either fighter is going to have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Either fighter is going to dominate. I don't know, man. Saying that your opponent haven't changed since the amateurs, how's that going to work for as far as the bet odds? How's that going to work as far as the fans, kind of trying to have a hard decision on who they want to support, who they want to cheer for? How do you do that with saying that your opponent haven't changed since the amateurs? Now you getting people to say, well, I'll just go to Hooters and, order me some wings and a Pepsi and watch the fight there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how are you selling this fight? Where's the tenacity, man? Which one of y'all gonna be vicious? Like I said, I would rather, because Ryan has been the talk of the town the last several weeks, so he should have came in as a joker because he was definitely trying to play one.
And I know the steps I've taken.
I think he's a one-trick pony.
Oh my gosh, bro, it's annoying because he's just using that tank shit. Like,
how am I using it? It's the truth.
No, it's not.
Devin says that Ryan's a one-trick pony. And Ryan sounds like he's sighing and pouting at the same time. He's sighing and pouting at the same. My God. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me raising my kid all over again. You know what I'm saying? No, you cannot play on your iPad. You've been on there for 8 hours. And you have to take an hour break. You just talk about 8 hours. I'm not even in school yet. Let me be on the iPad. You know what I'm saying? God damn, Ryan. Ryan up here just, man, I swear to God, man, like, this is definitely not choreographed. This is authentic as it possibly gets, y'all. This right here. Devin says a one-trick pony. He said, oh, my God, there he goes again, talking about the tank stuff. Man, come on, quit it. Come on, dude. I thought we was buddies, man.
Nah, bro. Have I knocked people out with a right hand before?
But once they
have
took
I
away
knocked out somebody with a right hand before?
Who?
Ryan is asking the question, has you knocked out somebody with the right hand before? So obviously, as a human being, right, one that's about to step in here and fight Devin, if you're going to dispute that and you want to bring it up as a debatable topic, at least have one person, if indeed you have, that's on the elite level, to say, I've touched that person with the right hand. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like a kid. It's just like a kid. They're arguing about something that doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't really have any merit. There's no need to really, put too much emphasis in it. It's just to get attention. It's just to go back and forth, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just to go back and forth, man. That's all, tit for tat. This is crazy.
I don't know, but have I?
Who?
Have I?
Who?
Have I knocked out somebody with a
Tell
right
me
hand?
who.
Have I knocked somebody out with a right hand?
Tell me who.
I just said, have I knocked out?
No, I'm talking about on the elite level.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dog. I have to take moments in between this, right? I don't want to add any age. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this live stream and then all of a sudden, they're calling me, saying my lunch in the chow hall, lunch in the chow hall, meet in the hallway. Oh, meet in the hallway. Make sure you bring your walkers. Lunch in the chow hall. Hurry up. I don't want to put too much into this where I age myself out too. Because I just seen two men go back and forth. How, have I this and that? And then I was talking about the elite level. Oh, okay. I mean, what level did you think he was talking about, brother? Ryan, what level did you think he was talking about? Amateurs? What level? Virtual? What level will you think he's talking about? Build-A-Bear?
Oh, not yet. You'll be the first one.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Bro, it would be funny if I knock you out with a right hand. How hilarious that would be. He only has a left
It would be
hook,
funnier
and
if
then
I knock
boom.
you.
It would be so hilarious, dude. Really, if I knock you out with a right hand, man, and I haven't did it on the elite level. You did say elite level, right? Yeah, on elite level, and man, dude, it would be so funny. I knock you out with a right hand, man, and you roll back. You know what I'm saying? And I did something Jorge Linares couldn't do, man. I sat you down. You know what I'm saying? Your dad came running to your aid, man. It'd be so hilarious, dude. Just so funny.
You out with a left hook.
That would be
What if I knock you out with a left hook?
That would be comedy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hilarious, right?
I might make a reel about it. That
meme?
was funny.
A
Yeah.
meme?
I might meme myself if that happens.
Stamp.
He quickly changes it up. If Devin say, what if I knock you out with a lead left hook? Ladies and gentlemen, these are best friends. These are very, very close friends. They went to Circus, and that still is with them to this day. Real talk. Still is with them to this day. You know, the comment that Ryan's dad said about Bill Haney's nappy hair, right? He probably asked Bill, hey, amigo, you know, what can I say that's disrespectful besides calling you the N-word? I don't want to say the N-word, man. That goes against my religion. Well, say something about my skin color. Ramp it up. Say something about my hair. Something. You know, say I got nappy hair or something. Oh, see. I mean, okay. I'll say that. I mean, come on, bro. Like, them two going back and forth. What if I knock you out with a lead left hook? And Ryan quickly changed it. Oh, I'll meme myself. you. I'll meme myself. Oh, man. How funny is that? I will meme myself. This live is even goofy.
But what happens when I knock you out with a right hand?
It won't happen.
Okay, so you don't even want to take that possibility? You know,
It won't happen.
you're being delusional. You know there's a chance that could happen, right?
No.
Are you gonna lie?
No.
Oh, okay, now you're lying.
No.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm telling you the truth.
What y'all didn't see was Devin lifted his glasses up and he was laughing. Look, Devin's having a good time. Ryan having a good time. I don't have no vengeful disdain for these two guys because positivity is good. I'm just saying for the moment it's supposed to be. In light of what we've been witnessing in the previous several weeks, we was expecting Ryan Garcia to come in here and just really give us that weird type of, you know, dangerous, I'm on the edge, you know what I'm saying? I'm a werewolf type of shit. I'm the Joker. And really give that negative energy, man, that disrespectfulness. You know what I'm saying? We was really hoping that he came in here and presented that package to us and showed us that he can flip the switch. But no, man, he's still Mr. Goofy himself, man. He's Cap. You know who he is, Mr. Capion.
Like, that's a possibility.
It's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Your father was very impressed with your performance, as everybody was, against Regis Brook, especially your power. You knocked Regis down in the third round of that fight, showed maybe a different level of strength fighting at 140 pounds. He also believes that you can knock Ryan out in the first round of this fight. Do you think that's on the table?
I mean, I think that, you know, Ryan gets overly aggressive, and we've seen him make mistakes when he gets overly aggressive. He since the amateurs, he would try to just go in there and he would just try to just jump on you, like no real strategy, just try to just get you out of there, try to get the fight over as fast as possible. And we've seen Ryan get caught in those times. And if he comes out like that, he will run into something.
Well, the question I would have for you then is, are you in the right place in your career for this fight to happen?
100%. This is the best I've felt. You know, I feel like I'm coming into, like, myself.
So Chris Mannix did return. He attempted to crack the window and see if he can get any darkness to leak out. He did. He phrased it very, very well, Chris Mannix. Salute to you. You say, do you believe this is the best time? I like that. Smooth, transparent. You know what I'm saying? To segue into the dark side. He attempted it, and Ryan said, yes, I am. I'm at the best time of my life right now. I'm feeling good. Oh, my heart, my heart is in the right place. I don't feel like I have that onus, you know what I'm saying? That onus of, bearing, wearing all the burden, the ominous payload that I was carrying around on my back, I'm not, I feel like I'm good. So Ryan Garcia was pretty much telling us that everything that we witnessed in the last several weeks, that's all but evaporated right now heading into this fight. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Mannix smoothly, cleverly, professionally segued into that. I loved it. And Ryan quickly, put up his defense mechanisms to let us know that he was good. You know what I'm saying? Notice this whole face-to-face. Chris Mannix said about the choreography, he took shots at both of them, but he really didn't dig into the way Ryan was acting the last several weeks. You know what I'm saying? He really should have somehow, some way, I believe somebody may have said something and they agreed, okay, don't bring up the dark side. Don't bring up the way he's been acting. Don't bring up the lunatic. Don't bring up the guy who's been around here running reckless. You know what I'm saying? Trying to expose the underworld. You know what I'm saying? The secret societies. Don't bring up that guy. That's too sensitive. That's too sensitive for the listening public.
I think I'm at the top of my game right now, mentally, spiritually, everything. And I think this is my time. This is my moment. He has the crown right now, WBC crown, and I'm ready to go get it.
You haven't made chasing titles a priority much in the first part of your career. Is it a priority now?
Yeah, I mean, a bit of it, but it's not like really titles. It's just the person in front of me that I would like to fight. And if they so happen to have a title, great. And I'm proud to fight for the WBC. I think that's the best bout. Stylistic-wise, it's fly. So I want that.
Devin, you've referenced the amateur fights a few times. 6 fights between you two guys in the amateurs. And you told me earlier that the losses you had, well, you admitted you lost some of those fights. They happened when you were younger, small.
Now, check this out. Now they're going back to the amateurs because the amateurs, it seemed like it's the only thing that they can frame that really makes sense. This is the Picasso of the freaking face-to-face right here. Talking about the amateurs and how they've been in the ring 6 times with each other. But this right here, people, only further validates that these two are friends to the end. Not like Chucky. No. We're talking about friends. You know what I'm saying? These are respectable grown men who adore one another. Watch and listen to what Devin says.
Smaller, less experienced. When you got bigger, stronger, better, you won those fights. I think you even said you gave Ryan a standing 8 count at one point.
Yes.
What do you remember?
The last fight.
You did not give me a standing 8 count.
I didn't?
No, that's why you cut the video at the end. You didn't.
I swear to God, if I had the
Can you
full
find the video?
No, I've been looking for it. I swear.
If you did, I'll tell you.
I'll show you.
Bro, you did.
And I remember that fight too. I even got a point taken.
You did. I don't know how you won that. Bro, it's 3.
I beat the out you.
Yo,
What do
you
you
did
mean?
not, bro.
I gave you an 8 count.
You did not give me an 8 count.
You don't remember that fight in Reno?
No.
I don't mind Ryan defending himself because Devin says, hey, he's saying some serious stuff. He said, I gave you an 8 count, and that's what it was. Everybody knows what the 8 count is, right? So, I don't mind Ryan defending himself and saying, all of a sudden, when you make these accusations, there's no videos. That's what I get sick of. Like, have the videos already out there so we can basically caveat or reference the video before you had this face-to-face. That's all I'm saying. And then Ryan says, no, man, you didn't give me an 8 count, man. You didn't give me an 8 count, man. You didn't give me an 8 count, man. You just didn't. You didn't do it. You didn't give me an 8 count, man. I'm like, come on. And then he had to break the crack. You hear the crackle in his voice. You didn't give me an 8 count, man. Yeah. Good Lord, have mercy, bro.
You beat me though. I'll give you that.
You just said you don't know how I won that fight.
No, you beat me as in like, okay.
I
So
got a
there
point-
wasn't a point taken away.
I got a point
You beat me.
No, I got a point taken away, and I give him an 8 count. You see what I'm saying?
You did not
Like,
give
it
me an
evened
8
out.
count, bro.
So how did I get a point taken away and I won?
Because you won. You beat me all 3 rounds. Duh. You can still win.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You can still beat me. Duh. Duh, buddy. Come on. Look, this is not scripted at all. This is who they are. You know what I'm saying? This is who they are. This is the connection that they have. And once again, as a black man myself, you know what I'm saying? Like that has anything to do with this. I don't see a problem with their you know, them being cordial to one another. But it's a time and place for that, and you're trying to sell it. You're trying to convince people. You're trying to bring fight fans together, right? To pay to get that 1.5 to 2 million that you said that's gonna break you and Tank. That's what you're trying to do, but you're not gonna get it going back to the old Ryan who never left. You tried to be a bad boy, but you're finding out it's difficult to be a bad boy when you just don't have it in you. You're the guy who's making videos in the Flash outfits and everything. But now this Ryan is coming up. Duh. Now you see Ryan is trying to return and reclaim the fans that had left and abandoned him. He's trying to be extra nice to Devin Haney. He's trying to be extra nice. Seriously, extra nice to Devin. You know what I'm saying? How do you win the fight? Duh. Man, you that's the worst thing you can do in a fight. And I'm talking about in a lead up to a fight. You're supposed to be trash talking. And they're having FUN. They are having so much fun with one another, bro.
Think about it.
No, but I got a point taken away.
But you could, if you won all 3 of the rounds, even if you get a point taken away,
I got a point
you
taken
win.
away and I gave you an 8 count.
No, you did not give me 8 count. That's cap.
He gave me an 8 count when we were little.
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah. Oxnard. Yeah.
Here it goes.
Yeah, Oxnard.
But he wasn't like, he just was getting started. I feel.
So do you remember those fights well?
Yeah, of course. Like you weren't good in the beginning, remember? Like nobody took you serious. They're like, yo, Devin's easy work, and then we win, and then I wasn't even worried about it.
And then I started beating this.
I was beating everybody.
Beating you.
Not
Beating
me.
the out of you.
No, you started off with somebody else, and you beat that guy.
You hear the giggling? Is it just me? Let me check my freaking headphones. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Mr. Giggles, are you there? I'm not trying to be goofy, y'all, but this freaking face to face is shit I need for somebody to play on July 4th when, you know, or a time that's you know, that you celebrate or something. You know, I'm not trying to be goofy for real. I'm not trying to damn be extra, you know, ad lib with any extra. But, you know, these guys are laughing, they're joking. You know, the gig is up, man. It's up. They're having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? They're just having fun, going back and forth about the amateurs, and Chris Mannix is bored out his freaking mind. But what keeps him motivated doing this face-to-face is what, y'all? The check. He's getting paid.
True.
Do you feel like you dominated those?
Nah, he had more experience than me in the beginning. Like I didn't get on the amateur scene like that. I was just, you know, training in the gym. Like, you know, how like a kid would be training in the gym, but like don't have the amateur pedigree. Like he's not like going to the tournaments. He was going to the tournaments, so he had more experience than me. Once I got that experience, I was getting older. I was growing up. I started beating out of him.
But do you
and
remember,
in sparring.
Do you remember?
And in
But
sparring.
do you remember West Virginia Junior Olympic Nationals? How bad I beat the shit out of you?
It was a split decision.
Bro, how bad did I beat the shit out of you though? If
You
it was
never
a-
beat the shit out of me.
Stop it, bro.
You never beat the
I
shit out of me.
really
No, you
gazed
won that fight though. You won that fight.
For sure.
You did. I give you that.
I feel like
I give you that. You won the fight, man. I beat the shit out of you. You did win that fight. It was a split decision. I beat the shit out of you. But I give you that. You did win that fight, though. You know, I mean, this is what you call mutiny on the bounty. I mean, this is one of the most vicious face-to-face I ever would have thought that I'd be here to witness. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. It's almost like if I had to, provide you with two other entities that would have this same energy. I'm speaking more so two ladybugs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two ladybugs. Seriously. Or a ladybug and a butterfly that would be as vicious as this face to face. A ladybug and a butterfly.
Like a dominator.
He went in there and he jumped on me. I wasn't ready.
Right off the rip.
He surprised me that fight. I'm not gonna lie.
So then
after that, I've been woke. I remember that. I still remember that to this day. I said I'll never let him do that again.
No,
So Devin was joking around about how, earlier he said Ryan Garcia starts fights quick and be jumping on his opponents. And he said that one time, Ryan caught him lacking and he jumped on it and he was pretty much unprepared. But he said to himself he'd never allow that shit to happen again. And that was that was another funny part of this face to face. Real talk, because though I'm giving criticism to how disinterested I was in the intensity build up, believing this is going to be a tense, face to face, it turned out to be a funny, goofy face to face. And I'm not out here promoting violence, but we're talking about boxing, all right, boxing media. And our expectations for these two, our expectations was based off what we seen earlier at the pressers. They did 2 pressers. What in the heck happened from the 2 pressers? The disrespect and everything that was all, rotating and everything that was in the air, the aura, what happened to that? How did we get here at the black table? How did we get here at the black table and they're just having a fun time? I need to see the footage. This was a premiere, so this was edited. I need to see the footage before they came in. I bet they was freaking, joking around and they was goddamn sipping on some fuzzy navels, you know what I'm saying? Having some freaking corn puffs, some cheese puffs or something like that, eating some marshmallows, something, man. I want to see the footage prior to them sitting down and somebody gave them the 3, 2, and the 1. You know what I'm saying? Action.
And then I tried to do it again. It didn't work. I was pissed. I was like, damn.
Devin, I asked Ryan how challenging a fight this is for him. You faced some great fighters up until this point. Last year, you beat Vasily Lomachenko.
That is all I'm going with this. I'm pretty much confident and certain that you all got the point. And we all know from the thumbnail, was it beef or vegan? It was definitely vegan with some banana pudding, some freaking hot jello. Okay. All right. Some lemon juice, pig feet juice. You know what I'm saying? All that soft, mushy, some mashed potatoes. We all knew it was vegan. Vegan, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just curious to know how many ticket sales they're gonna, how many ticket sales. Are you gonna get the nice fans? Are boxing fans gonna surprise me by purchasing this fight because Ryan Garcia pretty much abandoned, being the bad boy, so to speak. And then Chris Mannix refused to even visit it. He smoothly tried to transition into it, but Ryan quickly shut it down. He didn't want to even talk about it. They didn't even really go to the way, the mental health shit that Ryan was going through and all the shit. They refused to even talk about it. I get it. But trying to sell this fight like y'all dislike each other is over. It's over, man. I hope the best for these two with this fight. I hope y'all have a very solid fight. I do. I hope y'all go in there and y'all can really, flip the switch on and try to beat each other up. Seriously. But right now it's quite difficult for me and millions of others. The way they're going to see this fight, a championship for 12 rounds. they're kind of puzzled right now, confused, dazed, all that shit of what they seen in this face to face, because there was no intensity there. It was no intensity, bro. We're looking for the Fast and the Furious. We was hoping this face to face kind of give us a, like those type of emotions that you go through, like, oh shit, okay, Ryan is serious. Ryan is okay. How Devin gonna respond? Okay, Devin, he's matching energy. He's matching energy. No. These two, like I said previously on my lives, they are good friends, man. Seriously, they good friends. And I'm not surprised Tank ain't came out and said some shit about this. Shout out to Jessica. Salute to you, Queen. I see you in the building. I'm surprised Tank ain't came out and said anything yet. But shout out to Bruce Gaz Boxing Jazz and more the OG in the building. What's going on with it, Bruce? Chris Mannix by himself couldn't stop two grannies and Care Home from fighting yet. The Zone felt he would be enough for these two boxers. That should tell you level B per vegan meat. Oh man, that's funny as hell, dog. You're right, man. They got the most docile, innocuous type dude to freaking host this face to face, dog, because they knew it wasn't going to be anything he couldn't handle. But he did a decent job, you know. He didn't press the Ryan issue that we was basically, listening to. You know what I'm saying? We was watching how he was putting out and trolling and doing all this stuff on X, and just putting up videos of him crying 1 minute and then signing non-negotiable list and then drinking wine out the bottle to come up here to the table. And we're still in March. We're still in March. And you just let it all go. You just say, you know what? I'm not even going to revisit that shit. It was all for play. Man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? They may not be enemies in real life, but I still think Devin is going to put pause on Ryan on fight night. One thing about Dev is he's going to give you 110%. I don't question Haney's defense of his title. I don't question that. You know what I'm saying, Andrew? I'm not questioning them going in there. I'm not going to say them. I'm not gonna say them. I would agree with what you said about Devin. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go in there and defend his titles, adamantly. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do that. He ain't trying to lose his titles to a Ryan Garcia by no damn decision, just so they can say Ryan Garcia is world champion. But is it possible for Devin, or how are they gonna make this a rivalry? You know what I'm saying? How can they make this a rivalry? The only way they make it a rivalry is somewhat how Canelo and Triple G was. It has to be a draw first. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. It has to be some controversy. Now, I don't know how deep that controversy is going to come. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's going to be a referee. I don't know if it's going to be from the judges. But in order for people to want to see this fight again, first of all, it has to be entertaining, competitive. It has to seem like they're genuinely going in there competing. And it's not no joking around shit and smiling. And when it's time to throw punches, nothing's going on. They have to give us action when there's supposed to be action. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just give us the fight when there's supposed to be a fight. If you all up there just putting away rounds and, hey, man, we're really going to pick it up around 5 and then 6 and all that. But first half of the fight, we're just going to dance. No. You have to build this up in order for it to be a rematch. Because I don't think, T.O.'s, really looking to face the winner. I haven't heard anything about that. So they have the airstrip for this to land in a rematch if the fight goes the way it's supposed to. If it's in controversy, or You know, something, man. I can't tell you. I can't tell you based off what I just witnessed. That's all. These guys don't even know how to compliment each other without sounding so fake. I know, man. You know what I'm saying? I beat the shit out of you. That don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like when Tony Harrison was talking that shit to Jamel Charlo, shit, I believed that he was gonna do it. Like him standing up there, so you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do stand your. I'll beat your ass right. You was believing that shit, man. Tony Harrison made you believe that, hey, Mel Charlie, you stand on. I got boots on for a reason. I mean, it's just that type of trash talking. It wasn't no script, but these guys actually like each other. They're friends. They came up through the amateur ranks. They have contended and shared the ring together six times, but never on a professional level until now. I don't know, man. It's going to be very, very interesting. Real talk. It's going to be very interesting. I saw through the fake shit from that altercation when they pushed each other. Absolutely, man. We all did. We was all bamboozled, hoodwinked. You know what I'm saying? By that fakeness. From them repeating, your dad's a pimp, a pimp, a pimp, a pimp, a pimp, a pimp. You whack, 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 pimp, pimp, whack, pimp, whack, whack, whack. Look, if you got real beef, you're not saying the same thing over again. You already know why you dislike the person. So you're going to come with that type of energy. You're not going to keep on saying something that don't make any sense. But I see some people in the chat that really have confidence that this fight's going to do it. I'm not wishing nothing bad on the fight. What I do hope is that they come and they square up and they give us a good contest. I hope the fight is nowhere close to this face-to-face. I really don't, because this was a vegan face-to-face moment, and both of these guys are very, very full. They were served up a whole 10-course meal of vegan freaking entrees today. You know what I'm saying? So they should be well fed, full, and hopefully they can still make weight. I just hope the fight, they don't give us this type of energy. I hope both of them come in there and, switch it on and give the fans what they want. If they don't, it's going to be very difficult for both of them to survive this. I'm serious. It's going to be both of them to survive this. You can't blame Devin for the boxing clinic he put on Regis. You can't blame him. He did what he's supposed to do, and he got the knockdown. You know what I'm saying? He did what he's supposed to do. But Ryan, that Duarte fight, him doing this shoulder roll and turning his back, no, man, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty at all. So, that's the only thing I can say. It wasn't pretty at all, y'all. At all. They just can't bring that energy to the ring. Yeah, Ryan Trash Talk always been weird. And Dev not used to trash talking. It's like watching two toddlers argue. Yeah, man. And but you know what? The good thing about two toddlers arguing, most of the time it's on some positive stuff, It's on some positive. This was outside the toddler age range appropriation. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it goofy. But we're supposed to be talking about y'all ripping each other's head off. All this cocaine talk and, him talking about your parents. This supposed to have been personal. And they came in there like they made up long time ago. Like that whole Chris Mannix jab that he took to my the choreography. He ain't liking that. He wanted to, spice it up a little bit. But it didn't work. Ryan cut that shit down quick, man. He wanted to spruce it up a little bit, man. Add some damn gas to it. No, Ryan came with bearing flowers and gifts. Why would you want to do that, man? Don't try to set no fires over here. I come in peace, love, and happiness. God is on my side. And as I read from you out of Romans, the book of Romans, you know what I'm saying? Romans 3:23 says, for all have sinned have come short of the glory of God. And yes, I have sinned and I have repented. So for you to try to take a jab and take me back to the dark side, it means that your heart isn't clear. You know what I'm saying? The spirit isn't right. Man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here already. Get out of here, man. Shout out to Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens in the building. Man, Fire Live earlier, man. That shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That was hilarious. Shout out to Haynes Legacy in the building. Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. Hope you and the fam is doing well, bro. But my people, I can't take too much time on these two guys. You know what I'm saying? Best wishes to y'all when y'all head into the square. May the fight live up to the hype. Whatever that hype is, y'all, I hope the fight live up to the hype. I don't know what the hype is after looking at this face-to-face. This shit was soft. It was creamy. You know what I'm saying? All I saw was bubbles and blue skies. You know what I'm saying? Sunshine. I even saw the rays beaming down. You know what I'm saying? Unicorns flying all over the fucking place. Smurfs running through the motherfucking grass and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I just saw yellow rabbits hopping all around. I'm just saying, I just saw, shit that doesn't give me any indication that there's any predators, you know what I'm saying, any type of violence or harm that would be done to you. You know what I'm saying? It just seems so very, positive, dog. It seemed like the most prettiest day, man, that you can have, off work. You going on vacation, man. It's perfect. You know what I'm saying? It was no rain. It was no precipitation in this face-to-face, dog. It was nothing. No clouds. Oh, my God. Sunny skies. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-Side official. No negotiation needed. Hey, we should do it again. Appreciate y'all. Salute. I'm out.